want y'all to see these houses. How's it going? My name is Eric. I'm in the real estate business. I buy homes, get them renovated, and I rent my properties out. Now, me specifically, I rent my properties out to Section 8. You can do what you want. But the buy and hold strategy, guys, is really where it's at. I've been teaching this for a long time. I just decided to come on tonight to give y'all some game on this real estate investing and how, lucrative it could be. And you don't need no license or degree for this. That's the good thing. So I'm showing you, like, for example, San Antonio, Texas. Look at these houses that you can get these things fixed up and then rent them out. And again, I rent my properties out to Section 8. Now, you choose what you want. I like dealing with Section 8 because I get guaranteed income every single month. Now, look at this house right here. This is in San Antonio, Texas. And to me, this looks like so far, let's go through this. Let's see if it's a good property for a rental. And all I want to do is get this thing fixed up. I'm not going to do it. I hire people. And then I turn around, put a lease contract on it, and then rent this thing out to tenants that are on Section 8. Why do I do that? Because I get guaranteed income every single month. Now, I'm not paying cash for my homes. I always tell people that because it's the truth. There are certain loans out there that you can get to where you don't have to put a whole lot of money down. That's the good thing about real estate. See, you can't do that with any other investment vehicle. You can't leverage by getting money to go buy stocks and mutual funds. But with real estate, you can. So I'm just looking at this house here and looking at the inside. I think it'd make a good little rental property. So that was San Antonio, Texas. Let me try another one here in San Antonio. Let's see. Y'all let me know. Tell me what y'all's opinion is. I like to come through here live, just showing you that you can find deals in your area. And right here, for example, you can find them right here. I use Realtor.com, but there's all kind of ways that you can do this. Oh, I think I found me a good house right here. Y'all want me to check this house out? And then I want you to know something. It cash flow, and then what you do is you buy more properties, and you don't have to use your own money. Look at this house right here. Y'all tell me if this will make a good rental property. Say yes in the chats or no in the chats. And if you will, can you tap your screen? Because there's a lot of people that want to know about this real estate, and they don't know that I'm on live. So if you could help me as I'm helping you guys out, I would really appreciate it. Just by simply tapping your screen. Thank you very much. I see who's tapping too. I thank you. Izarami, Melly, who else is tapping the screen? I really do appreciate it. But look at this house right here. This house, to me, just looking through it, it doesn't need a lot of rehab. And you can turn around and start getting passive income every single month by getting a house like this. This is not bad right here. And then I put this thing on Section 8 and get income every single month. Man, I don't know what people are missing out on. That's why I don't do this fix and flip and wholesaling, because you can't really make money. I'm not going to say you can't make money, but your true wealth building is when you can hold on to it and rent this thing out. Look at this. Now, I'm going to do San Antonio in just a second. I'm going to show you how many landlords like myself rent out our properties to Section 8 and get paid to the government. Does anybody want to see that? Let me know if you want to see that by giving me a thumbs up and tapping your screen. I'm just kind of freestyling today, seeing what y'all want. If you want to learn about real estate investing and how to do the buy and hold strategy, stick around. If not, I'll get off and go to these other social media platforms that want to hear this. I say that all the time because it's the truth. I go on these other ones, man. They love this stuff. All right, look, I'm going to show you something. San Antonio, Texas. Look at all the landlords like myself. I told y'all. Thank you. Fitzgerald said, thumbs up. I appreciate it. Milwaukee says, thumbs up. I appreciate it. Izarami, 31. Randy Love says, sure. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. But look at all the landlords like myself, guys, that rent out our properties and we get paid to the government. And you'll understand one day that, man, you'll try to sit back and say, man, why did I even work for corporate America for so long? You'll start to put two and two together like I did years ago and be like, man, I need to start getting some investment properties and rent these things out and get guaranteed income every single month. But this is like this right here. I rent out my properties. They think just like I do. And that way we get passive income every single month. We get passive income every single month. All right. So who likes this so far and who has any questions? Tap your screen. Give me a thumbs up. Put the questions in the chat. Izarami asks, can you go out of state? Yeah, you can go out of state. There's no law that says you cannot you cannot go out of state. Of course you can. Are they good renters? Yet Fitzgerald, yes, they are good renters. Section 8 tenants have a contract to abide by. If they don't follow the contract, then guess what? They can end up losing their voucher. The vouchers they've been waiting on for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. They're on a waiting list. Once they get it, yeah, they're going to treat your property like gold. And if they don't, they end up not getting free money anymore. How long do you have a place vacancy? User 2854. My properties don't stay vacant long at all. And I teach you that in my workshop. Speaking of workshop, all you got to do, here I am live right here, guys. I have a workshop coming up, and I'll be talking about all this. I'll be talking about Section 8, how to find properties, how to get funding for your deals. All you got to do is click right here, and I'll be talking about my workshop coming up on Sunday. So if you want to learn about real estate and get to financial freedom, there you go. But I've been doing it since the early 2000s, and I continue to do this, and I rent my properties out. So if you're looking for people that like fix and flip and wholesaling, I'm not that guy. I'm not. I just teach you how to buy these properties, hold on to them, and man, I get cash flow every single month. That's why I don't have to deal with the day-to-day grind like you guys, because I took the time out to learn a skill that nobody can take away from me, and all I do is build on it every single day. I'm learning more, and I teach you how to do this, and you can buy as many properties as you want. It's up to you. Milwaukee say, thank you, I need this. Well, Milwaukee, if you need this and more, click the link in my profile. I got a free workshop coming up Sunday. I won't be doing free workshops much longer. That's a guarantee. So if y'all want this, you might want to come get it. So you have to fix the toilet still right and make improvements. Fitzgerald, I don't work on my properties. I hire contractors. Y'all are asking great questions, but I'm trying to tell y'all, to get the whole crux of this and get a better understanding, you need to come to a free workshop. But I don't work on my properties. That was one of the mistakes I made early on in my career, and I figured out, no, you need to hire people to do this, okay? And you can be able to do this. And I was working for corporate America and was still able to have rental property. So tell me what city and state you're from. Let's see. I'm going to show you there's deals in your area, and you can rent them out to Section 8. Who else is doing that out here? For free. For free. Tell me what city and state you're from. I'll look for a deal for you right now live. That's how real this is. I'll wait. I'm going to go down to 3, 2, 1. If I don't see anything, all right, let me go do my own. I'm going to flip my screen around. All right, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up Dallas, Texas. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Everybody has this, by the way, as far as website. All you got to do is go to Realtor.com. I'm going to Dallas, Texas. Watch this. Watch how many properties that you can find. Now, you set your own parameters, okay? I'm going to do as little as $40,000, okay? And as high as, let's just say, $190,000, okay? $190,000, all right? What type of property I want? Always looking for single families, okay? Always looking for single families. All right, and then 3 bedrooms, a minimum of 3 bedrooms. Okay, let's see, and then 2 baths. Let's see what we can find out here, because there's properties out here, man. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all sleeping on this game and information I'm giving y'all for free. I don't get it, man. I told y'all I'm for real. I'm not gonna keep doing this free free workshops. It's sad, but it's the truth. If I don't put a price tag on it, ain't nobody gonna pay attention. But look at this home right here. Let's see here. Let's check out Dallas, Texas. I found a property, I think. I don't know if it's a good deal or not, but I just want to see the property itself. All right? And so far, it looks pretty good. I kind of like this property right here. I can see myself putting a little bit of rehab work into it. Not me, but hiring contractors, and then turning around and renting this thing out. Oh, and I use an investor type of loan that takes care of the purchase price, closing costs, and the rehab costs. Up to 75% after repaired value. That's a lot of money it covers, in other words. So in other words, if it's worth $100,000, they'll lend me up to $75,000. That's not too bad. But would that make a good rental property in Dallas, Texas? Yeah, I think so. And then what you can do is, I'm going to go to Dallas, Texas, and see how many housing authorities and see how many tenant or landlords like myself are renting out their properties Let's see here. Tap your screen if you like this gaming information I'm giving you so far. I think this is pretty good. Anybody, give me some thumbs up and taps, because I want to see. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to wait till we get. This is all free, man. I'm telling you. You might want to pay attention. If you want financial freedom and get your life back, this is what I did. I'm just showing you can do it too. I'm doing Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Look at all the people, the landlords like myself, that are getting financial freedom because we're dealing with the government and getting guaranteed income every single month. Look at this. If y'all have any questions, again, put them in the chats. Braden is my moderator. You see Braden right there. I appreciate you, Braden. You're always on time, man. That's my moderator, but he'll help you and guide you. All right? But look at this. Look at all these landlords like myself that rent out to Section 8, and then we get guaranteed income. Matter of fact, I told they have it. All right? New to the live, awesome Vibe Hub. Guys, if you're interested in real estate and you want to do the buy and hold strategy like I do, I'm hosting a free class coming up on coming up on this Sunday. And all you got to do is click the link in my profile. All right? All you got to do is click the link in my profile. Let's see, what else? What type of loan are you using? One type of loan I use is a hard money loan. You could also use seller finance. That's another type of loan that you can use. All right. Who wants to see one of my deals? I don't know. I don't want to bring that up. I don't want to bring up one of my deals. I don't think y'all want to see that. Let me stop. I like giving education and stuff, but I ain't gonna do all that, man. This is too free good. This stuff is too good and it's free, and I don't want to waste people's time on this. All right. So what other question we got? Let me come up here. Let me see what we got here. Let me see what other questions we got. I see some thumbs up. I appreciate it. Okay, let's do, you just mentioned 75%. Yes, just him. So what it is what you call a hard money loan, okay? I use what you call a hard money loan to get properties that need rehab. I like dealing with distressed properties. So I'll go in there and I'll buy these properties that need rehab. I use what you call a hard money loan. It takes care of the purchase price, closing costs, and the rehab costs up to 75% of the after repaired value. Okay. So again, if it's worth 100, they'll loan me up to 75%. That's key. That's critical. So I'm always leveraging by using other people's money. I don't use my own money. I leverage by using other people's money. And again, I'll be going into more detail in my workshop coming up Sunday. And I will also have a special guest in there. All right. Let me tell you who the special guest is. I'll let you know. In my workshop that I got coming up, I'm going to have a lender in there. And this lender is going to tell you also and confirm the loans that I'm talking about and what they have, which I can't explain in detail, but they're going to tell you about, they have a down payment assistance program too. But that's only when you come to the live, they'll help you out. Okay. So, when you come to my workshop, this is going to be good. This masterclass is going to be very, very good. I'm telling you. And, if you want to do it, you come to it. It's free, no charge. All you got to do is click the link in my profile. So I'm really just setting people up for success, but you just got to take action. You just got to take action. All right, guys. What other questions we got about real estate? If not, I got to get out of here. I'm going to other social media platforms. I got to go upstairs and get on my other computer. But if not, no big deal. I will cancel off. So you just mentioned 75% loan. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Just him. It's something called a hard money loan. Thank you for real. Yeah. Like I said, guys, this information is I'm giving it out for free. And if you want to get to that next level and you're tired of living check to check and you want some freedom, that's what I wanted because I was tired of it. I worked at a plant and I said, man, I can't keep doing this no more. And I had to make a change. It just didn't make sense for me to carry on knowing that I was unhappy, right? And most of us are like this. And I says, you know what? I'm spending too much time at work and not enough time at home with my family. You'll get older and you'll get older and you'll get older and you'll be like, man, what am I doing? But most people won't make that change. Is there a max amount of homes for Section 8 you can have? Nope, there's not. Is around 31. You can have as many homes as you want on Section 8. I had as many as 35. I'm now down to 12 and I got 2 apartment complexes. Big Hog says, ask, do you need business credit to qualify for the loan? No, you do not. No, you do not need business loan or business credit. I don't use business credit for my properties. That's why it's so important for you and everybody else, guys, to come to my free workshop. I'm telling you, it's going to be powerful. I got a lender in there that's going to tell you, even if you have a bad credit score. Now, even if you have a low credit score. Now, low as in the lowest they'll do is 580. But you don't have to have a whole lot of money because you're not going out there paying cash for these properties. And you can get into the game of real estate. But most people, unfortunately, they come to my workshops and then they don't do nothing with it. It's not that it doesn't work or it's not good. People are just lazy. I'm just gonna keep it 100. People just lazy as shit. It's sad but true. And then they wonder why they ain't getting nowhere. People don't have the motivation. Everybody wants things TikTok fast, right? I want it instantaneous right now, and it doesn't work like that. It does you have to put in a little bit of work, but it's worth it. If I had to do this all over again, I'd put in the same work and do everything again. If not, I'd be just like you, slaving for somebody else, and that ain't happening in the Eric's world. Nope, that's pretty low credit score. Yeah, that is a pretty low credit score. 580 is low, but you can still get loans with the 580. That's the lowest she said that she can go. And again, she'll be in my master class on Sunday. So that's where you can go to sign up. Click the link up here in my profile. All right. But I'm just giving you opportunity to make a change in your life, but it's truly up to you. I can't make anybody do anything, but I do give you the content, information, and the resources. And you don't see anybody else doing that. And again, this will be my last free masterclass. I'm not doing free no more. This is it. So you might as well take advantage of the situation because it won't be available later. All right, I'm just going to pull up another city and state. I teach you so many different ways. I have 7 different ways to find deals, but I'm just showing you one right now on my live. Let me think of a city and state. I'm just thinking of a city and state. Let me think about this for a second. Let me think about this one for a second. I'm just going to think for a city and state. I do Texas all the time. Somebody says Milwaukee. Let's try Milwaukee. Oh, but before we get started, as I help everybody else out all the time, let me see if I can get those likes up as I get my screen ready. Because I'm about to show you, man. I'm going to tell you the hardest thing about real estate. Y'all want to know the hardest thing about real estate? You want me to tell you? After y'all tap y'all screen? One thing is people don't pay attention. That's one thing. Second thing, unfortunately, is that we get in our own minds. We get in our own heads saying we can't do something because of something, and we psych ourselves out. Sad but true. Let's look for, oh, man, this is Milwaukee. I found all kind of houses already. Okay, now you have to run the numbers, but I just want to take a look at the pictures of the properties. Let's see if this, oh, wow, I found a few good houses out here. Oh, wow. In Milwaukee? Ooh-wee. Check this house out. Wow. Now, I like to buy properties that need rehab. You don't have to get the properties that need. There's so many different ways you can do this. Okay? There's so many different ways you can do this. It's unbelievable. Wow, this one, they're asking for this. They're getting a discount on this one. Watch this one in Milwaukee. I'm going to flip my screen around. This is Milwaukee. Okay? This is a 5-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,700 square foot home. Yes, it's under contingents, but that's not the point. I'm just doing this for illustration of teaching purposes. All right? Can anybody do this? Yes. Do you have to have a degree for this? No. Do you got to go to 2 years or 4 years of schooling and education? No. All you got to do is come to my workshop. It's free, and I'll be teaching you how to do this. Nobody can lay you off. Nobody will be able to downsize you because you took the time out to learn a skill set like I do. Now, this house looks like it's ready to go. Okay? This house looks like it's ready to go. Look at this. Man, can you imagine renting this thing out to Section 8 and getting passive income every single month? I mean, maybe I should ask that. I don't know. Maybe y'all like working for corporate America. Maybe I got 14 people in here. Does all 14 people love working for corporate America? Is that what it is? Because I don't get enough. I'm not seeing nobody liking this stuff. Let me show you Milwaukee as far as housing authority. Somebody, Milwaukee said, no, I'm not. Yeah, he said, no, I'm not. I want you to see something. I'm pulling up the housing authority in Milwaukee. Watch this. Man, I'm helping y'all out so much. This is unbelievable, man. This is Milwaukee, okay? Milwaukee. Look. Just trying to be independent. I understand you. That's why you need to come to my workshop. But look at this. This is Milwaukee. Look at all of us as landlords that are renting out our properties and getting passive income every single month. They know what the deal is. I'm telling you, man. All right. You're gonna be 30 years old talking about, hey, look, man, I'm gonna get into real estate. You're gonna be 40 years old, you're gonna wait years longer. Man, I'm gonna get into real estate. You're gonna be 50 years old, you're gonna be talking about, man, let me jump off into real estate. And then you're gonna keep passing it up. And then the next thing you know, you're gonna be retirement age, and you're gonna be like, you know what? I should have listened to Eric back then. I would have about 20 single family houses, and I'd have about 5. I would have so much passive income, it'd be unbelievable. That's if you would have moved forward. Somebody says, I'm 34 right now. There's never an age where you're too old to get into real estate. And it's never too late. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm 51. I started when I was 26 years old. That's when I started in the real estate game. I'm going to tell you why I got into real estate. Because I went to school, got my degree. Soon as I came out, after I got my degree, I'll never forget, life was moving real fast for me. I got a good 6-figure job at a plant. I just gotten married, had my second child on the way, and I bought a brand new home. So life was moving fast. 1 year, I'd done all that stuff. Again, got married, had my second child on the way, bought a brand new home and bought a brand new car, and got a 6-figure job. I'll never forget. When they laid me off, they called me in the office and said, we're going to lay you off. I was like, y'all are doing what? Yeah, they said they're downsizing and I don't fit in their structure. You mean I bought all this stuff and now y'all going to tell me that I'm getting laid off? Y'all couldn't give me a warning? No, they don't give you a warning. They didn't give me one warning at all. They just said, we're going to let you go. We give you a 2 weeks notice. Whew. That was heart-wrenching. But you know what? When I look back in time, that was the best thing that they ever did to me. And now don't take this the wrong way, but if they did not do that to me, I'd be on the other side of this phone on TikTok saying, hey, Eric, you want me to click the button? See, I'm not doing that because I took the time out to learn a skill that nobody can ever take away from me. Think about what I said. If you think about it, it's the truth. I took the time out to learn a skill that nobody can take away. I'm glad they laid me off. I'm so glad they laid me off when I was 26 years old back then. But most importantly, I'm so glad because the way I interpreted it and the way I digested it with my mindset. I said I could become bitter or I could become better. And I chose to become better. And I said I need to find a way to where I can make money even while I'm sleeping. You set this up one time and I get paid every single month on the 1st. Let me give you an example of something too. I was working for corporate America. I have a family to take care of, and I had other single family houses like I do now. And you're still able to do this because I put systems in place. But one thing I was not going to do is continue to work for somebody else and have that much control over my finance. Never again. Never again will I be in that situation. Never. For you to work for corporate America and only work for corporate America and not have a backup plan, that's financial suicide. Yes, it is. I'm telling you. Because when they let you go, that's it. The income stream stops coming in. You're no longer exchanging time for wages and you're stuck. They are not going to call you to see how you're doing. I'm telling you, it's a setup. You ain't got to believe me. Why should I buy single family houses? Big hog. I say buy single family houses because it's the easiest with the lowest barrier of entry to get into. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. You can leverage by using other people's money to go get real estate. First of all, okay? You can't leverage to go buy crypto. You cannot leverage to go get stocks, mutual funds, or IRAs. But you can go to the bank and borrow money to go get money for houses all day long. Now, you're probably thinking, like you asked, why single family houses, right? Well, first of all, that's the beginning step because multifamily is just too much. So you got to start small. Crawl before you walk. But why even get into single family houses? I'm going to tell you why. Because, guys, no matter how you look at it and no matter how you dissect it, mankind needs three things to survive: food, clothing, and shelter. Let me repeat this. Food, clothing, and shelter is what mankind need. So why is that important to you? Because now I got a wide range of people to choose from. A wide range of customers. I'm telling you, I've done my research thoroughly. I didn't just put my money into anything. I made sure that it made sense financially. Okay? People have to have a place to live. So guess what? You got so many people to choose from. I'm just saying. I've been doing this since 2004. It's been good to me. And you're probably thinking, well, why are you dealing with Section 8? Simple. Because I get paid through the government. Every single month guaranteed. The government has not shut down. The likelihood of them shut down, they have shut down, but it's only for like maybe a couple of hours or a day. They're not going to shut down. And even if they do, I still have other strategies to pivot just in case they did. Guys, the main thing about life, you better have a backup plan because if you don't, you're in trouble. Think about it. Think about your car. You know what you have for your car, for your tire? You have what you call a spare tire. So if one tire blows out, you still got a backup tire to get you to the next spot. Think of your financing like that. If your job, if you lost it, do you have a backup plan? Do you have a spare tire? Do you have anything in the backside to keep you going with money coming in if something were to happen? Most of y'all don't. Most of y'all don't. And you're going to get in a position to where you get laid off or fired, and then you're going to be in a hole. That's where I was. I'm trying to prevent people from getting in that situation. But it's up to you. For Section 8, are they giving you the market value renting or a little over your mortgage? As a ROM, there are ways around. There's ways where I'm getting my market rent and then some. That's only for my member. I'm not going to sit there and give. I can't sit there and give all that free game because that's not fair for the people that paid for my membership. I'm not going to do that. That's not fair. So is it gatekeeping? Yeah, because they paid for it. So I'm not going to give a free service of membership on my live right now. That where everybody else paid for it. That's not fair. But to answer your question, I get market rent, so that's not even a problem. That is not even a problem. All right. So guys, if you want, again, I got a free workshop coming up Sunday. I started doing this on Sunday. Before I was doing like on Wednesdays and Thursdays, but I started doing it on Sundays. But yeah, just teaching people how to get to financial freedom and get wealth and get cash flow every single month. Does this stuff work? Yeah. Who wants to see one of my properties so you can get a better idea how this works? Does anybody want to see? If not, I need to get out of here. It's up to you guys. I'm just trying to teach y'all and teach you how to get to financial freedom, retire early, get cash flow. But it's up to you. I'm already doing it, so it doesn't hurt me. I'm just trying to help others. Okay, well, I guess I'll call it a night then. Again, I have a free workshop coming up Sunday. If it's something that you're interested, go get it. I will not be doing free workshops much longer. That's a guaranteed. But just trying to help people get to financial freedom, but you have to want it. Who's this? Just Him says, show me. One person out of 12. That's funny. All right. It's just, I don't know. It's hilarious to me. Let me show you one of my deals then, since Just Him wants to know and see it, because this is good stuff. But you have to want it. That's the sad part, man. I always use this analogy. If I put up a brand new Mercedes, it's funny how people will have the money for the down payment. They don't care about the interest rate or the monthly payment, but they'll always ask, how do I get the money for real estate? All right, watch this deal that I bought. And who's new to my live? I'm really curious because I want to make sure I show this deal all the time. This is really for the people that are new. Who's new to my live? Put new in the chats. I know not all 12 people are new. I know that for a fact. Some of these names do not look familiar. Argel is new. Tavers McKinley is new. Just Him is new. Okay, let me show you this deal that I bought in 2021. I still have it. I'm just doing this as an illustration. I want you to take note on something, okay? This is a single family house. I'm not renting it out and I'm not selling it and I'm not trying to partner with people. I'm just trying to show you the process. And I get into more detail in my workshop coming up on Sunday. This is my property. This is not this is not fake. This is real. I'm being totally transparent as I always am. Check this house out. Okay? Look at this. I bought this one in 2021. How did I find this deal? Because my realtor brought this to me. I want y'all to see something now. This house is in horrible shape, which to me is perfect, okay? You got to kind of change your mindset. I don't want to buy stuff that's already fixed up, okay? I love buying stuff that needs rehab, distress. I like dealing with motivated sellers. Why? Because I get this stuff at a discount, and you will too when you do it the way I teach you, all right? But look at my flooring here. Okay, when I took over, this house was in bad shape. The seller wanted to sell it because he was going through a financial difficulty and he was tired of being a landlord. Perfect. I said, I'll buy it. I'll buy it for $120, but it was worth $280. Look at this. And I got an investor type of loan to get this thing fixed up because your Chase Bank, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, they won't even touch this house because it needs rehab. That's okay. So you just got to know how to work the system, man. I'm telling you. If you understand just a tiny bit, you can leverage and get so far. Most people would try to go out there and go to Chase Bank and stuff. They're not going to mess with that. They just won't. But I use an investor type of loan that takes care of the purchase price, closing costs, and the rehab. Now, before we get started, I want to see y'all tap your screen because it lets me know y'all want to see the after pictures, and I'll talk a little bit more. But if not, again, I'll get out of here. I already know how to do this. I'm just giving you free game and sauce if you want more, because at the end of the day, I got financial freedom. Nobody in here has financial freedom. You're exchanging time for wages, your most valuable asset, and I'm showing you there's a better way. There's a more effective way. I'm telling you this stuff works. It took me years to figure this out. I decided to come out on my live and give y'all a free game, just for a little bit. Just Him says, I signed up. Awesome, man. What's your name? I don't know what your real name is. All right, let me show you the after pictures now because it gets even better. Watch this. It gets way better. This house now was fixed up. Look at this. Renting it out was not even a problem. You would think this is a brand new home. This is in addition to my other 13 houses that I have. And I was working at the plant and I have a family to take care of and was still able to do this. Nope. I never picked up a paintbrush or a screwdriver. The systems I have in place and the systems I teach you guys, you don't have to do all that. I never picked up anything. I just hired contractors, some good contractors, and I had them do the work for me, and I'll teach you in my workshop how to do this. But look at this. Brand new car. Oh, other thing I didn't tell you. I don't pay cash for the house, and I didn't pay cash for the rehab. It's the type of loan that I use that bundles it all up. I'm telling y'all. I hate to say it, man. I think this is going over. I don't think people realize how good this stuff is I'm giving you. But look at this house. I don't want you to be surprised by the house and the way it looks. Yeah, before and after pictures, it looks nice. I'm going to tell y'all something which y'all can't see. Let me tell y'all what y'all can't see. Here's what you don't see. The reason why I do real estate is because I got my time back. Guys, I don't work for somebody else. Every single house throws off cash flow, and the cash flow pays my bills. And all I keep doing is buying more houses and more houses and more houses. And you can do the same thing. All right? You can do the same thing. I don't have to get up to an alarm clock. I don't have to commute to work and be in traffic and drive an hour and a half to and from work. I don't have to deal with a boss. I don't have to deal and ask for a measly raise. I don't have to wait for a wishful bonus. Does this make... I get to spend more time with my family because life is short. No matter how you look at it, life is short. Why would I give up my most valuable asset, yours too, and spend all day at a job that you know you don't like and you know you're not getting ahead, but you do it anyway because you need a check that you get paid on Friday, and then by Monday you're broke again? I'm telling you all this because I've been there. until I started to wake up and said, wait a minute, this system that is set up, it's rigged, and it's not in my favor, and it's not in your favor too. And I'm showing you what I do, it works. This is just one of many ways to make money. I'm just telling you how I did it in real estate. And I do it for free in my workshop for 1 hour, because that's all I got. I can only give you so much. And in my workshop, I'm going to teach you how to find these deals. I'm going to teach you how to get funding for your deals. And then I'm going to teach you how to monetize and make money for you and your family and build wealth and get cash flow every single month. That's not bad. I don't know anybody else out here that's doing this. And at the same time, I'm going to have a lender in there, because one of people's biggest struggles is finding funding for your deals. I'm going to have a lender in there to help you out. This is for free. What you do with this information is totally up to you. You want to just scroll on Netflix all day Sunday? That's up to you. You want to sit back and watch TikTok? Congratulations. I guarantee you those won't make you money. What I'm teaching you Sunday will make you money if you put it into action. I would like to learn. Just Dusty B. If for those that want to learn, because there's some people that are in here that are serious and not curious, here I am live. Y'all watching me right here, guys. Okay? All you got to do is click right here and sign up for my workshop, which is coming up Sunday. It has all the details here, okay? But all you got to do is click here. It's called Property to Wealth Masterclass or Workshop. You might want to sign up for that. I just found your page and I love it. I hope you never quit. The way you explain things is 100. I've heard that before. I don't think I explain it that well, so sometimes I apologize. I do repeat myself, but if that's the way you feel, great. But guys, I'm just telling you, this stuff works, and all you got to do is take action. Will you check my name, Danielle? Okay, tap your screen, guys. Tap your screen. People want me to check. I will, but just tap your screen. And if I don't see your, yes, Danielle Reese, I see your name. Yes, I made a mistake on my thing just a couple of days ago, man. I think I deleted some people. I was doing some stuff on the backside, and I messed up big time. I think some people are gonna be mad at me, but I might do another workshop again. But anyway, yeah. So let me tell you some people that I see: Janet, Spencer, V, Nessa B, Victoria, Eric, HB, David Freeman, Danielle Reese. I just said that. Kyle, Tasha Wallace, John Robinson, Carl Elvis, Danielle Reese again. I see Danielle Reese twice. All right, let's see who else. Hey brother, how you been? What's going on, K Harvey? How you doing? Will you check my name? Yeah, okay, I'll sign up. Yeah, you look. This workshop is going to be on Sunday. However, spots are limited. Okay, spots are limited. I'm interested. Yeah, sign up. It's free workshop coming up. Justin B, chat me up so I can coach you on how you will be earning passive from crypto. Oh, okay. Hey guys, be careful with this guy right here. This is not true. This Robert Croak on here, that's not him. Be careful. Matter of fact, let me delete him out of here real quick. I don't want y'all to get scammed by this guy. Please be careful. Justin B, Dusty B, I would not deal with him. I'm just trying to help you out. Can I do this in Houston? Guys, yes, you can. Everything that I teach can work anywhere. It doesn't matter where you're at. This is not state specific. My information that I give you, it works in any city and any state. It doesn't matter, okay? It does not matter. Any other questions? Just Dusty B says, I have no money to buy property though. Okay, first of all, I would highly recommend you at least jump in and learn this information. B, you don't have to have a whole lot of money. Okay, you just don't. Come to my workshop and learn this, okay? I'm not using you as an example, but I get this statement asked or said all the time. And I have to answer it by saying this. I find it this is a mindset thing, watch this. I find it so intriguing and so amazing that people always tell me, Eric, man, I don't have the money to get no real estate. Man, you know what? The interest rates are not good right now. Man, what is my cash flow going to be? Man, look, I don't have any down payment money, but I'm going to show you something. It's a mindset thing, because I say this and I show this every single time, and I'm not being sarcastic. But as I stated, people never have the money to go buy real estate and enhance their financial position for them and their family. But guess what? Ask how you're going to get the down payment money. You find it like that. You don't ask what the interest rate is. You buy it just like that. You don't care what your monthly note is. You get surprised when you get it. I'm telling you, this stuff makes you lose money. When I show you this stuff, it makes you earn money. But people don't think like that. And I'm just being honest. That is true what I'm telling you right now. Look, I don't care if I lose everybody. I don't care if I don't have one person on screen. I'm telling you the facts. And it might hurt, but it's the truth. You'll find money to go out there on Black Friday and get all these electronics and stuff for your kids. But you can't go out there and go get no investment properties to throw off cash flow and build wealth for you and your family. Amazing. We're always making Mercedes, Audi, Best Buy, Nike, Prada, and everybody else rich and trying to look rich. But then I show you this and you're like, no, I don't have the money for it. Well, I'm going to wait till next year. All right, do what you got to do. I'm done with that now. I know I proved my point. Anyway, somebody said, I just did sign up. Milwaukee says you signed up. All right, Milwaukee, awesome. For those that want to sign up and learn this game of real estate, you might want to plug in, because this is a life changer. When I got into real estate, it was a game changer. And I kid you not, I stopped living check to check. I don't worry about, like most people, about money. It's not that I'm rich. It's just that I have money coming in more than I'm paying out. And the good thing is, I'm not exchanging time for wages anymore. Those days are done. And all this is a learned trait, guys, to where you can do the same thing. See, you guys got to wake up early in the morning and commute and get up and wake up to an alarm clock. You don't have to do it like that. You just don't. I'm just showing you there is another way. Yeah, I've been telling my wife that it's not helpful to keep frivolously buying stuff. Yeah, it's the truth. It can keep you broke, and that's what happens with most people. 71% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. It's the truth. 71% of Americans are living That's a lot of people, man. That's a lot of people. I'm going to tell you the key of getting out of your financial position. There's a lot of things, actually. It's not just one. Like, one thing I said, first of all, you got to change your mindset. You got to know you have a problem. You got to change your mindset. 2, you got to spend less and make more. That's number 2. And then 3, really more important than that, you have to make more money outside of your corporate America. You have to learn a skill that's going to bring you money even while you're sleeping. Yeah. I didn't make that rule up about the make money while you're sleeping. That was Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett says if you don't find a way to make money while you're sleeping, you're going to work until you pass away. And it's the truth. Because as long as you're working that job and clocking in and giving up your most valuable asset, which is our time, you're never going to make it. So when you retire at 67 and a half years old, think about it. You think you're going to have any money in your bank account? Most people, it says statistics too, they don't even have $1,000 in their bank account. That, my friends, is scary. You don't even have $1,000 in your bank account. You could be 20 years old, struggling, 30 years old, working in these industries, 40 years old, 50 years old, and you have nothing to show for it. But you work for corporate America until your fingers are down to the white meat. I was that guy. And I had to change my mindset. I had to change all that stuff. But I did it early, thankfully, at 25, because they laid me off. And that was the game changer for me. So, yeah. So it's not just about spending money frivolously. It really has to do with you have to learn a new skill to make extra money. And I don't mean work 2 jobs, because I did that before. You don't get ahead by working 2 jobs. I don't mean just saving money. You really need to learn a skill. Like doing real estate. I make money while I'm sleeping. I'm tired of living at someone else's whim. Well, a lot of people are tired of it. All people really know they're tired is once they start to take action. That's the differentiator. We can say all day that we're tired, but if you don't take action, it's not doing you any good. And that's most people. It's unfortunate but true. I know a lot of people are tired, but they're too scared to move forward, which I can understand. And they got some trepidation, I understand, and they're confused. That's why I tell you to come to my workshop, so I can eliminate a lot of that, because I went through the same thing. I was nervous. I didn't know which direction to go. But I'm not lazy. That's far from the truth. So that category, I was already out of that. So, but I just knew there was something better. I knew there was a better way that I could make money passively without having to exchange time for wages. And I'm glad I did it. I'm going to tell you something before I get out of here. I had an incident that happened to me. Literally, real estate saved my life. Would you like to know? If you want to know, tap your screen, because I'm going to tell you all a story. And this happened in 2020. So if you want to hear it, I'm going to tell you how literally real estate saved my life. Literally saved my life. If you want to know, give me a thumbs up. And I don't share, hey baby, I don't share a lot of personal stories, but I'm going to show you there's a catch. Okay, here's what I'm saying. Eric doesn't care about the Mercedes-Benz, Ferraris, Porsches, 3,000 square foot, 5,000 square foot homes and the jewelry. That's just not me. I got my time back. Our most valuable asset. I got my time back. See, you guys got to wake up to corporate America. I'm not doing that. I'm not traveling to work, man. I'm not doing that. Sometimes you just got to say enough is enough, and that's where I was at. Let me tell you how real estate literally saved my life. 2020. I'm in my bedroom. I got a bedroom just right over here. And I'll never forget, I worked at a plant, okay? I had to leave home early. I told my boss, this was night shift. I said, hey, look, man, I'm not asking you to take off, that I got to take off. I'm telling you something's wrong with my body. I'm not doing good, and I'm going home. I told him just like that. I'm not asking you to take off. I'm going home because something is wrong with me. Because it went like that. My energy zapped out of me. So anyway, I drive an hour and a half to and from work. So I drove an hour and a half to come back home. I was wore out and tired. I slept right over in this bed right here. That's my bedroom, me and my wife's bedroom. And I'll never forget, it was getting to the early morning hours, and I was getting ready to call my doctor's office. But when I called and picked up the phone, I lost my breath just that quick. I don't know what was going on, but I lost my breath. And I'll never forget, I text my wife, I caught my breath back, and I text my wife, and I says, hey, look, call the ambulance. I just lost my breath. I'm going to have to text you. Thankfully, I live not far from the hospital. The ambulance was here and the medical was here within minutes, literally within less than 5 minutes. They get me on the gurney. They put me in the ambulance. So now they're starting to put oxygen on my nose, right? They were feeding me 3 liters of oxygen. They got me hooked up, right? They sent me to the hospital, and I'll never forget. They sent me to the emergency room. They're putting the stuff on me again. They told me to take a potassium hit, so I took some potassium. I said, can y'all tell me what's going on? At this point, I'm very aware of what's happening. They just weren't telling me what's going on. So then I see them moving around. They said, okay, look, we're going to move you up to the 3rd floor. Can y'all tell me what's going on? Because y'all got me nervous now. We'll let you know in a little bit. We're going to wait for you to speak to the doctor. Whatever it was, I knew it was serious. They put me on the gurney. They sent me up to the 3rd floor. I'm sitting there waiting. I got oxygen in my mouth and my nose, and I'm breathing through an oxygen mask. So finally the doctor comes in and says, hey, man, can you tell me what's going on? Because I need to know. That's my right. He says, yeah, I'm going to let you know right now. We're going to give you some Remdesivir. And he says, I need you to sign this affidavit right here. I said, sign an affidavit? He said, why? He goes, I'm going to let you know right now you got COVID, young man. Well, he didn't say young man, but he said you got COVID. Well, he did say young man, but I'm not a young man. I'm 51. He said you got COVID, you got low potassium, and you got caught with pneumonia. So this is serious. He goes, I'm not trying to scare you or anything, but I don't know if you're going to make it or not. So we're going to give you the Remdesivir as a treatment, and I can't guarantee you whether it's going to work or not. You're signing the affidavit, so we're not going to be held responsible. Do you want to do it? I said, yeah, sign me up. So I signed my name on it. They gave me the shot of remdesivir. Nothing happened for a while. I'm in the hospital now. I stayed in the hospital for 7 days. That's a long time. But I remember the doctor coming in there. I remember I went up to try to go use the restroom. And when I got up to go use the restroom, I got up and just went around the corner to the bed, from the bed, and I had lost my breath just like this. Just that quick, I lost my breath. That's when I knew this is serious. This medical treatment that I got going on, this medical condition that I have. And I'll just never forget. Again, I was in there for 7 days. I'm getting slowly better, but they had to move me out of the hospital, and they said I had to go home because there were people worse condition than me. Watch this. I'll never forget. I had the oxygen on, being fed 3 liters of O2, which is a lot. But he said on that floor, people were being fed 30 liters. So he says, you're bad, but you're not near as bad as other people. So anyway, they sent me home. I'll never forget. I told my wife, hey, I need you to call my job and let them know I cannot make it to work. It gets better. She calls my job and speaks to my boss and says, yeah, Eric's not going to be able to make it, da-da-da-da. He's like, oh, man, we just really need people to come in. You know, we're running low, people on vacation. So my wife was telling me that. So finally I said, you know what, let me call him and talk to him. I said, hey, man, look, I can't make it to work, man. I'm sick. You know that. He goes, yeah, I know, man, but we need people, man. We really need you to come in. I cannot make it to work. I was in the hospital for 7 days. I got proof. I got doctor's note and anything else you need. Yeah, okay, but man, we really need you to come back to work. He goes, okay, when do you think you'll be able to come back? When I get better? I was out for 6 months. Literally, I was out for 6 months. So I was, what do they call that? Quarantined for a while for my family. Okay, here we go. After 6 months, I go back to work. I'm feeling better now. Let me tell you something. That 6 months that I was gone, that was refreshing. Let me tell you, I have passive income coming in from 20 single family houses and 2 apartment complexes. Most people could not be out that long because for a while you're going to have what you call short-term disability. And the short-term disability does not give you a lot of money. They do that on purpose to force you to come back because they know you got bills. But I had rental income coming in, passive income. That was a lifesaver. So anyway, I got back after 6 months. Right on my first day back after 6 months, guess what? An incident happened at my job. It goes like this. I told you I worked at a plant, so there's different units. People were getting sick at a particular unit, right? They were getting sick because of COVID. Well, with the COVID, it knocked out a lot of people. So my boss says, or my GM says, hey, look, we're going to ask for volunteers for people to go to utilities because people are getting sick because of COVID. Well, naturally, nobody didn't want to go over there because nobody wanted to get sick and get caught with what they had. So they said, okay, since nobody's volunteering, we're going to pick somebody to go. Out of the 40 people that was in that unit, at my unit, guess who they picked to go right back over to do that unit? Just take a guess. See if y'all can guess this. Guess who they picked to go over to the utilities unit to supplement for the people that got lost out there? Anybody? They picked yours truly. They picked me. Now I'm mad. I was the last person that should have been over there because I had a life-threatening incident. But I want to tie this in to let you know something. Most of you guys, y'all would have had to go back over there. Me? You see what I'm talking about? How good real estate can be? It's not about the Ferraris, Porsches, and Lambos and mansions. I got my time back. I also had the option to quit. And guess what I did? I left. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. I said, you know what? I'm not going over to that unit. If that's how you feel about me, then I'll make the decision to resign right now today. I can bounce. And they knew that because they knew I had real estate. And even if they didn't, it didn't matter. I had it. Well, most people could not have done that. They would have had to suck it up and go back over there and get hurt again or deal with a position that they didn't want to. Thankfully, I had passive income that I had built over time, and it gave me the option to leave whenever I felt like it. And that was the best feeling that I ever had. If I didn't have that real estate, I would be right back over that utility unit with everybody else getting sick and be hurt again. And I wasn't going to have it. That's my little story. I'm sticking with it. It's the truth. But the point is, guys, it's not about mansions, Ferraris. I got options. When you have real estate and you have passive income coming in, guys, you have something called options. Most of y'all could not have quit because you got a corporate America job and that's your only means of income. It's set up and designed like that for you to fail and be stuck under their control. They got their thumb over you. They tell you how high to jump and you got to jump. I'm sorry to say, but it's the truth. You'll get to a point to where you say, you know what, I'm not jumping no more. I'm not doing what you tell me to do. You got to think about yourself sometimes. So I'm just telling you, that was the best decision I ever made to leave corporate America when they did that. So just found your channel and love it. Please never quit. Thank you, Son Tazim. I appreciate you. But guys, if you want to get to financial freedom, if you want options in your life, I highly suggest you do something and a skill set to learn that nobody can lay you off or downsize you or anything like that. They don't teach us this in school for a reason, because they teach us how to work in factories. When you can learn how to be independent and make your own choices and be your own boss, it's a game changer. It can change your whole life for you and your family. All right, guys, click the link in the profile if it's something that you're interested in. I do have a free workshop coming up on Sunday, but the point is I do real estate, the buy and hold strategy. If it's something that you want to learn, you can. And I decided to make a change. What are you going to do? That's the question you got to ask yourself. All right. I usually come on twice a day or at least once a day. I'll be on tomorrow, probably later on in the evening and around this time, actually, and teaching about real estate, guys. Does anybody have any questions about real estate before I get out of here? Do you want to learn more about real estate? You can also come over here. I'm on another social media platform. Here I am right here. Okay. All you got to do is go right here. There I am. It's also on the on your page up there too, by the way. All right. By the link. So anyway, that's it for that, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. Sign up for the workshop. I will be teaching you how to get funding for your deals, how to find deals, and how to market your deals to make money for your family or by yourself. All right. See you on the next live. Y'all have a good one.